زي ما وعدت حضراتكم معانا مفاجأة من أول الحلقة. معانا طفلة عمرها 14 سنة و15 سنة يطلق عليها في قطر أميرة السلام.
They name her in Qatar as a Prince of Peace. She's having her own ideas, as we are gonna to hear here now. Half of her is Egyptian and half Qatarian. Would you introduce yourself to the viewers? And how many times do you visit Egypt? What are you doing when you come to Egypt? I lived most of my life here in Egypt, the first 8 years of my life. And every time I have a chance, I come to Egypt. I go to visit the poor people. And when I was in London, when I have a chance, I can do some works of charities. We go to the children who have some mutilation in their faces, something like that. You're interested in these issues? Yes. So do you have a model? You like to be like him? Yes, there are a lot of people, but from Qatar, Sheikha. But the one who pushed me to be like that is my mother. When I was a child, she told me to be moderate. She said that Allah loves the people who are moderate and simple. I know that you are a revolter girl and you participated in 25th of January and in 30th of June. From where you inherited this? From your father or from your mother? I love Egypt as I love Qatar. I fear on Egypt as I have fears on Qatar. I love both countries. Where do you like to live? Do you like to live more in Egypt or in Qatar? No, I prefer that. I love the two countries. Why did you participate in 25th of January? When the revolution started, I felt that I'm very happy. I was very happy, and I said the Egyptians found themselves, and they are knowing what they want to do for the future. And I said, I'm Egyptian also, and I have the right to go to the streets and say what I want and to express myself. And I thought that what the Egyptians want is the right thing. And after the revolution and after the Muslim Brotherhood came to power, did you feel that your dream fulfilled? I don't know a lot of things about Muslim Brotherhood, but there is something attracted my attention. Their project of martyrs. I hear that those children that they used and wrote on their T-shirts that they are a project of martyrs. I knew that those children are orphans, and we should care about those children. And those children are having no one else except the Ikhwan to take care and look after them. And they use those children. They manipulate and use those children. Those children are not knowing what is right and what is wrong. And now those children could be killed. And this is wrong. Any child is having a dream. And they are having the right to fulfill these dreams and their dreams. And those children, and in attempt to kill this dream is very dangerous. You said, why do you hate them? What did you know that made you go into to participate in the revolution against them? I think that anyone could have a voice that anyone could go to the demonstration will have an effect on the demonstration. And what I've seen and the use of children was enough for me to participate in the revolution against them. You can see this is as a dark future. You can make a prediction that this is a dark future. And I was knowing that what they are doing is wrong, and Egypt is deserving a person who can lead it on the same mentality like the Egyptian. Not everyone is. Do you feel that? What do you feel when they find them kill the people? Do you feel that they are cheating the people? Yes. You are not interested only about Egypt. You are interested about the children everywhere, the Syrian children, and also have been affected by the images of those the victim of chemical attacks. When a mother or a female baby being born, she had an instinct, and when the feelings of a mother born was here. So when you find a child crying or dying, you feel affected. And I hope the problem in Syria gonna be solved very quickly. Behalf myself, if I can, I wish if I could go to Syria. Do you? Who is responsible about what's happening to the children? No one is knowing except the one who is doing it. And the one who doing this wouldn't go and say, I'm the one who's doing this. And if I mentioned any names, maybe I'm wrong. They are not the regimes. Like what happened to the Egyptian children. Don't you think that the regime is responsible for the use of those children? About the destiny of those children, of course. And Allah is there, and Allah will punish them. I know that you were following all the speeches of Muhammad Morsi. Yes, I was trying to. Egypt is a mother of the world and deserves a lot of things. I was trying to understand what he is saying. And we are having in the Nasser Lake. It's very precious. It has the gold and a lot of fishes, and the tourism here in Egypt, if we can use it, and if they bring someone to manage this, Egypt will be. He was not using the wealth of Egypt in the right way. He was trying, but he was not able to work. What are your remarks about his speeches? Are you liking the Facebook and social media? I'm trying to divide my time on studying in order to help my country, Egypt and Qatar. And also I have charities for those children. We are in a certain level. There are some people less. Those children, I feel pity with them. I have good luck to be in a good level because I've been like that. But they have been born for another father and mother. So our duty to help them. Because if they were in our position, they will do the same to us. I have seen in the commercials or ads a child was talking about the food. It was an advertisement about food. When you feel that child is prevented and not able to have food, I know that Allah is the true justice, and He's dividing His wealth on the people. But I'm making now an NGO named Sheikha, and it work here in Egypt, and in the future we'll have another branch. It will be the work will be only for children. I'll sponsor education because those children. This is your image. Yes, in the heart hospital. Why did you go there? Yes, I went there to have an idea for my NGO, and I liked the cleaning of the hospital, and they were looking after the children very good. So I like here to thank Dr. Magdi Yaqub. When I saw you before going on air that they told me 14 years old. I thought you were truly a child, but I found that you are going up and you are rational. And I think that the one doesn't know when he will die, and I wanna do as much as I can before I die, and it's very good to start from now in order to have the experience. And I'm trying to have my previous experience to do something better, and I'm not gonna lose, but I'm gonna benefit the love of the people, to gain the love of the people.
This is your picture when you were visiting the cancer patients. What do you feel when you go there? I feel like they're brothers of mine. They feel like it's better even from giving them financial assistance. You give them the care and the smile, and so they feel there's hope in life. If people cry in front of them and they show pity, and they feel like it's the end of life, and the dream of a child is destroyed by two things: poverty and disease. And unfortunately, they're in both. They're suffering from both. But because of these two hospitals, disease is improving, is being left over. Let me take you to politics. Do you know about politics? I don't know. You're half Qatari and half Egyptian. Do you listen in? Did you watch the media and you heard about some problems, and you have a Qatari father and an Egyptian mother at home? Do you hear any arguments about this? No. I don't mean between them. I mean, like, do you hear about this argument, and what do you think of that? The Qatari people are not all the same, and the Egyptians are not all the same. And one man cannot divide the 80 million people. So if somebody did something wrong, they're all wrong. And I'm sure that the Qataris think the same. And all the Qatari people respect and appreciate Egyptian people in general. And they think what they did is correct. You're talking about the revolution? Yes. The ordinary people, they are expressing their opinion and freedom of thought, and this needs courage. Do you feel proud when you're in Qatar? That I'm very proud with my title, and I'm proud, a Qatari. I'm proud of being Egyptian. I'm very proud. When I go to school, I feel with my head high. Even when you're in London, yes, some people say different things. They say that it's wrong because they could have did it. The things destroyed. They could have done it in a calmer manner, but I believe that to gain something, you must sacrifice something else. So even if you're in school in London, you're proud of being half Egyptian, and they ask you about the revolution, and do they know what's happening in Egypt, or the picture is not? I don't think the picture is clear to them. How do they see things? They think that Egypt is a great nation, a great country. I think everybody thinks so, but do they understand what is taking place and what's the revolution? I think if they lived in here, they will see it in a different manner. Do you explain things to them? Yes. What do you say to them? The specific questions they ask me, I answer to, but I never opened it. I never open it myself. When you come back to London, they will ask you a lot of questions. I don't know if you're following up if what's being promoted and marketed about Egypt. Some people say that this is not a revolution, this is a coup d'etat. And the Brotherhood, I know you don't know a lot about it, but they're very good in their marketing, and they give a picture that the army and the police are killing them, and they don't have weapons, and they're sending the wrong message, and they're going to ask you a lot. As I said before, if you didn't see something with your own eye, then you'd better not talk about it. Did you see any violence or scenes? I saw only the one I told you about. Thank you very much, and I'm very proud to have you here, a half Qatari and a half Egyptian girl, young but with vision. You think about the future, you think of charity, and we're expecting your project in Egypt, and I hope it will be something very big in this field. As they called you, the Princess of Peace in Qatar. I hope the name expands in Egypt. Thank you, Sheikha. Sheikha bint Hamad bin Jassim Al Thani. Are you traveling back to London tomorrow? Yes. Are you coming back next year in the vacation? Yes, I will. Thank you very much, and I would like to thank our audience. We continue our coverage with Nasr Al-Ghaffas, the big writer, will be with you in continuation of this open coverage on Al-Mihwar. Stay with us.